Don't worry, Lucy. My mum used to say that tears were like Elton John. Much better once they were out. Because he wasn't always a homosexual.
We got it.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. I'm on my way from what I want from... It's the Proclaimers. Thought I'd get a laugh. Jedward? What's going on?
Can we talk about it in the morning?
What do you mean, when I wake up? What's happened?
It's Tim and Lucy's parents. They're thinking about splitting up.
Why?
We don't know. They won't discuss it. That's why I've invited Dad over to try and get to the bottom of it.
You've done what? Don't get involved, Lucy. They'll be fine.
Fine? They're splitting up, Tim.
Don't say that. Why have you got to ruin everything? This is just like when you were 5. There's no tooth fairy, Tim.
Aren't you 10 years older than her?
I was a late developer, all right?
This is so typical of you, Tim. First sign of trouble and you're like an ostrich burying your head in the sand.
That's a myth, actually. Ostriches don't bury their heads in the sand.
Oh, what do? Just stand around with their big gawping faces while more grown-up birds take responsibility for mending the nest?
Doubt it. They probably just fly off, don't they?
Look, Dad's on his way over now, and I think we'd have a much better chance of him opening up if you and Daisy weren't here.
Do you not think you're overreacting a bit?
What?
My mum and Dad split up when I was a kid. I survived, moved on, became a well-adjusted, rounded adult.
Go! Just get out!
Come on, Daisy. I know when I'm not wanted.
Yeah, days that end in a Y.
Oh, that's today, Friday.
Sure you don't want a drink?
No, thanks. Drinking makes me thirsty. Lucy wasn't very happy with you, was she?
Problem with Lucy is she lets her heart rule her head.
I'm like that.
Yeah, well, in your case, it's probably best to leave something else in charge.
You should try making it up to her.
How?
Well, the quickest way to a woman's heart is through a thoughtful, unselfish, considerate act.
What's the next quickest way? What do you mean, to her heart?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
You want to be with Lucy, but you can't because she's out of your league.
They said that about Blackpool.
Who did?
I don't know.
Come on, who said it?
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Blackpool?
No.
But you want to know who said it?
It's more important to know who's talking than what they are saying.
No, it's not.
I overheard John Malkovich talking about Blackpool once.
John Malkovich?
See? You didn't say Blackpool, you said John Malkovich. You were more worried about who said it, not what was said.
The point is, they said Blackpool Football Club wouldn't make the Premiership. And guess what happened?
They beat Cardiff 3-2 in the playoff final.
How do you know that?
I told you I heard John Malkovich talking about it on Match of the Day.
Do you mean John Motson?
No, John Motson's the actor. You know, he was in that film. Being John Malkovich. It's a pity that there isn't a way for you to help Lucy's parents get back together. That would certainly be a pretty good way to Lucy's heart. Psst. Psst.
I think your brain's got a puncture.
I know something you don't know.
You're not going to tell me Jimmy Cranky isn't a real boy again, are you?
Tim's mum told me what the problem was. She made me swear not to tell another human being. But I can tell you. She's sick of Geoffrey being so controlling. Apparently, she wanted to go ballroom dancing recently and he wouldn't let her.
All this over ballroom dancing?
Exactly. Maybe you should have a little talk with Lucy's dad, make him see sense. I'm sure Lucy would be very grateful. You'd soon be like Blackpool then. Getting lots of top-flight action. I mean sex.
I got it.
So, are you going to talk to him? Convince him to stop being the one who always has to wear the trousers?
Is the Pope a Catholic? He is a Catholic.
Right.
Look, Lucy might be right, Dad. You might feel better if you told us what was going on.
Last time you wanted to talk about adult things was when you asked me the facts of life. And what happened then? That's right, you were sick.
I'd had a dodgy pint.
Dad!
For the last time, I'm not discussing it.
What were you told about staying out?
What were you told about not letting your dog on the sofa?
I actually agree with you, Dad. This is between you and Mum and no one else. But you still need to sort it out. What have you done with my girlfriend?
I left her in the pub on the fruit machine. Told her it would count towards her £5 a day. Sorry to hear you and Wendy are having problems, Geoffrey. Women, eh? Can't live with them. Can't bloody get one. Chalk and cheese, aren't we? Men and women. Women are the cheese. Fragrant. Luxurious. Need to be savoured. But they're also complex. And blue. And veiny. And men are the chalk. Happy to just stay at home and not go ballroom dancing.
Who told you about that?
Oh, little bird. Well, headless chicken.
Ballroom dancing. It's ridiculous. I blame bloody Bruce Forsyth.
The thing is, Geoffrey, it's all about compromise. My dad's favourite saying was, when it comes to relationships, you can either choose to be right or you can choose to be happy. Actually, that's not true. His favourite saying was, get me 20 silk cut, and if they ask for ID, say you've got dwarfism. But the point is, sometimes in life, you've just got to choose between those two things.
Still here, Lee?
Actually, Lee and I have been having quite a nice chat as it goes.
Really?
Yes, it's been very enlightening. Talk about not judging a book by its cover.
What, even if the title's I'm from the North, I'm clueless, and I stink?
He's actually been very insightful.
The queue for the thank you hug starts here. I may even throw in a free kiss at no extra charge.
He's maybe put a few things into perspective.
Cashier number 5, please. Sorry, madam, I'm going to have to weigh those first. Too much.
He's made me see there's really only one choice.
What, so you're going to patch things up with Mum?
No, I'm going to go and pack my bags and move in here for a while. Make a clean break from your mother.
What?
You made some very salient points.
But I'm from the North, and I'm clueless, and I stink.
What did he say this time?
He said in a relationship, you can either choose to be right or choose to be happy. And I like being right more than I like being happy. In fact, I'm almost never happy, but I'm always right. I'll take your room for a while, Lee. You can have the sofa. I'll go and pack my bags.
Why's your face gone on screensaver?
How about this one?
Yeah, that looks great. I like it.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, that's nice as well. Why do you need a dress anyway? You've already got a dress.
I thought I'd go crazy and own 2 dresses. I was getting jealous, what with you owning 2 pairs of underpants. I just want one thing that makes me feel like a woman. Besides 3 kids and stretch marks. Oh. Can I help you? Just trying to work out whether I can get away without wearing a bra.
Oh, well, you won't get much support.
I'm used to that.
Hey, Pluto, you look great. Remember those days, dear?
Yeah, all bouncy and full of life.
Well, gravity makes fools of us all.
I meant the girls, not...
Well, it's what happens when you have children.
How do you know I've got children?
Oh, you've got children.
Do you think there's a real?
No, definitely not. They're way too spherical. Real ones are more misshapen. You are talking about the pearls?
No, her breasts.
Oh, right. No, definitely not. They're way too spherical. Real ones are more misshapen. Would you ever consider it?
A boob job? I don't think so. It's a bit tacky, isn't it?
Not necessarily. Showing them off in a magazine that comes with a free sachet of Horlicks might be.
No. Boob jobs are for vain, insecure types with more money than sense.
Actually, Lucy, I've had it done.
Yeah, but that's different, you know, because... No, I've got nothing. I just mean there are other procedures I'd have done first, like removing my foot from my mouth and putting it on my ankle. So, when did you have it done?
Just after Jack was born. You let a little lodger live inside you for 9 months and they just trashed the place. If your body was a studio flat, they'd never get the deposit back. It's the best thing I've ever done. Made me feel much better about myself. Have you tried the pencil test?
The what?
You know, you place a pencil under each breast. If they don't fall to the floor, you know things aren't quite as pert as they used to be. Mind you, in this digital age, who uses a pencil anymore?
Well, I reckon I could get a couple of iPads under there now. So I was saying all this stuff about boob jobs, and it turns out Anna's had one done.
Had one done, wouldn't that make her lopsided? By the way, why have two pencils suddenly appeared next to the bathroom mirror?
No idea?
Well, it doesn't surprise me Anna's had a boob job. She's the type that would do that.
Oh, what type is that?
Well, you know, vain and shallow. She'd probably have her legs cut off if she thought Gucci made designer ones.
Look at this.
Oh, it's all right for you to read these magazines, but not me.
Look at this woman's breasts.
I won't, and you can't make me.
Is that posh actress you like from Casualty? She's had a boob job.
Has she? Well, it's put me off knowing she's fake. I bet she's not even a real nurse. Celebrities, eh?
Well, it's not just celebrities that get it done, you know.
Well, you wouldn't consider it, would you? Oh, I see. Anna's had a boob job and now you want one. It's the Nespresso frother all over again.
Look, I'm only vaguely thinking about it. I'd probably never do it. There's no harm in us just having a little chat about it, is there?
OK, let's chat.
All right. What do you want to know?
How much does it cost?
That's your first question.
All right, well, what is a good question? Can you get one big one and one small one?
It costs less than that ride-on lawnmower you seem to think we need so much.
Yeah, but you can't sit on a new pair of boobs and scream vroom vroom.
You can if you ask nicely.
All right, the most important question. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting older and things aren't where they used to be. You know, when I was in my 20s, I once went out in a bikini top and a man crashed into a viaduct. Now the only way my boobs would cause a car crash is if I got one caught under the brake pedal.
I can't believe that you would talk to Anna about this before me.
Oh, we were only chatting about it. We're women. We sometimes like to talk about things like boob jobs, OK?
Blimey. Did Jermaine Greer jump in front of that horse for nothing?
Why are you so dead against the idea?
How would you feel if I suddenly announced I wanted a penis enlargement?
I'd say you didn't need it.
You paused.
Look, can we talk about this later? I need to go to the supermarket.
I'll come with you.
Don't worry. Asda hasn't started doing boob jobs.
Wish they would. Buy one, get one free. Why on earth would you want to get a boob job?
Oh, for God's sake, I didn't say I wanted one. I just said I wanted to talk about it. You know, like a normal couple.
We are a normal couple, and so are those. So leave them alone.
This has really got to you, hasn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy, but I just feel like someone's trying to take my favourite local pub and turn it into a shiny new Wetherspoons.
My breasts are not like a pub.
I don't know. They're both places I frequent a lot less since we had kids.
Am I missing something here? What part of our marriage vow said they're as much yours as mine?
To have and to hold. Bloody Anna.
This isn't because of Anna. Do you really think I'm that shallow?
No, but she is.
She's not that bad.
Yes, she is. So self-obsessed, so up herself. I'm telling you, those fake boobs are the only things stopping Anna disappearing up her own backside. Hello. I don't suppose you heard that, did you?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Right.
How could I have with my head shoved so far up my backside?
Bing bong. Social awkwardness in aisle 9. Can we have a metaphorical mop and bucket, please? Oh, look, they've got Marmite. I love Marmite.
No, you don't, Toby. You hate it. Just like you hate confrontation.
Well, I'm surprised to see you two in here.
Obviously.
Well, you know, we'd like to try out new places to argue in public.
Waitrose is closed for a refurb, so we're seeing how the other half lives. It's charming. Like being on safari.
Why don't we go and grab a coffee, Lee? I'm feeling dangerously under-caffeinated and unanxious.
Yes, very good idea. You two go to the man crash, and I'll see if I can find pak choy in this hellhole.
Aisle 2. But here they call it... I can't believe it's not cabbage.
You never told me that Anna had had a boob job?
Oh, I'm sorry. We did apply for planning permission, so the council should have put the notices up.
How did you feel about it?
Could we talk about something less personal? Like how often we have sex, or what style she likes to wax her bikini line?
I'm going for every fourth Wednesday and conservatively vajazzled. Come on, how did you feel about it?
I wasn't massively keen to start with. I think society has too narrow a view of female beauty.
That's good. I might use that line.
Plus, as a doctor, I was worried that even administering a regionalised neuroleptic anaesthesia could result in post-operative systemic toxicity.
I probably won't use that line.
So what's your objection to Lucy having a breast augmentation? Breast augmentation is a boob job, Lee. The medical term is breasts, not boobs, or jugs, or chesticles.
I'll tell you my objections. Where does it stop? She might start whittling away at herself until she's just a big toe in a bikini. I don't want her to change. She looks really great.
And you tell her that, do you?
Yeah. Sort of.
How often?
What?
When was the last time you paid her a proper compliment?
A few weeks ago. Said she had nice hair. All right, I said she had a lot of hair. You know, luscious and thick.
If those are your pet names for each other, I'm assuming that she's luscious. If you were so against the idea of her changing the way she is, why not try complimenting her on the way she looks now?
Maybe you're right.
Lots of hair.
Yeah, all right. I was unblocking the shower. I'm home, my beautiful princess.
Ooh. Hello.
I got you these.
Lamppost or gravestone?
I'm not that crass. The Esso garage.
Oh. What brought this on?
Well, I was just looking at you in the supermarket aisle, and I thought, whoa.
You should be writing these down. Since Barry White's death, there's an opening for a new walrus of love.
I was looking at your face and your smile, your hair, your beautiful, shiny, correct amount of hair. And I was thinking, you're as stunning now as the day we met. In fact, more so now you're not wearing a velour tracksuit.
They were very fashionable back then.
Yeah, it's amazing what we found attractive back in the noughties.
You're telling me.
Anyway, you were gorgeous then, and you're gorgeous now. And you've got an amazing body.
Is that right?
Yeah. Especially given that you've had 3 beautiful children.
Sorry?
You're perfect.
What, you mean for a woman whose body's been used as an all-you-can-eat baby buffet?
I didn't mean that.
Well, that's what it sounded like. Is that all this is about, to stop me thinking about having a boob job?
No. It's called breast augmentation. But now that you mention it, I don't think you should be considering it. I think your boobs are fine.
Fine.
Not fine. Good.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Ofsted. I hope they don't get downgraded to satisfactory.
This is stupid, Lucy. You know I'm more of an arse man anyway.
Arse man? Arse man? What's that? Some kind of superhero? The incredible arse man, cursed to roam the earth with all the powers of a total arse?
Lucy, you're being ridiculous.
Well, maybe I am, but how come you always get first dibs on that one? Can't I be ridiculous for once and you be the sensible one? Might make a zesty change of pace in this household.
I cannot believe that you are thinking of conforming to society's narrow view of female beauty.
Oh, don't start preaching to me about how women are viewed in society. You switched off Countdown because Rachel Riley was wearing a cardigan. I've made a lot of sacrifices for this family, and I just feel like it's time I did something for me. Even if it seems silly and irrational to you.
What, and I don't get any say at all?
No, you don't, because you don't own my body, Lee.
Oh, well, that's interesting, because when I wanted to get that tattoo, you were dead against it.
Well, it is one thing admiring Laurel and Hardy. It is another thing committing them to each buttock. But yes, maybe I should have been more supportive. So if you still want to get a tattoo, Lee, you have my blessing.
All right, but only if you get a boob job. What's that, tit for tat?
You know what, Lee? I was only ever considering doing this. But thanks for making me realise I do want to do it. I'm going to call Anna and I'm going to ask her to give me the name of her surgeon, whether you like it or not.
Fine, well, maybe I'll get that tattoo. And then you can kiss my Stan and Ollie. Thanks for the lift.
No, it's OK. It's good to get out of the house. Hannah's got a personal trainer, and I worry if I don't leave them alone, they might not have an affair.
Oh, good. My new smartphone's arrived.
It's a bit big, isn't it? Who'd you buy it from? Dom Jolly? Typical. Apple have changed the headphone socket again.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I know what that is.
What?
Don't worry. I'm a doctor.
So?
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, can you give me a clue?
OK. It is actually something to be ashamed of. It's a penis enlarger.
Pardon?
Would you like me to shout it again?
Well, I didn't order this.
It's none of my business.
I'm telling you, I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a hamster run.
You wouldn't put a hamster in there. It'll end up the size of a rabbit.
You seem to know a lot about these things.
Oh, yes. How very embarrassing for me. You're just the man who ordered one to be delivered to his house.
I ordered a phone.
Fair enough. Maybe it's like when Ocado substitute an item. Oh, sorry, we're out of Satsumas, so we have replaced them with a penis enlargement pump.
I'm telling you, I did not order this thing.
Then who did? Yeah, that makes sense.
What's this?
Is it a hubble bubble?
What?
You know, one of those things you see people smoking outside Turkish restaurants.
I'd say if there's smoke coming out, it's probably best to stop using it.
What is it?
It's a penis enlarger.
Is it? You don't need one of those, Lee.
That was a very long pause.
Oh, my God, you didn't open that package, did you?
Were you saving it for his birthday?
Read the label.
Monster Max 3 Big Boy Masculinity Enhancer.
The address label.
Mr. S. Cruikshank, number 27. Oh.
It's for the bloke across the road, you idiot. He wasn't in, so the delivery guy asked to leave it here. I was going to take it across to him later.
Well, let's just repackage it.
We can't do that. It's got the name of the delivery company on and everything. It even had a seal. Now he's going to know that we've seen... that.
Well, at least now you've got quite the icebreaker.
Good idea. Play naive and say you think it's for breaking ice.
I'm not telling him anything. You are. You opened it.
Well, I can't give it to him. I don't know him. I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, you can't miss him. He lives across the road and has a very small penis. Look, his car's back. Off you go.
Oh, why can't you just do it?
Because he is the man who moved in 6 months ago with his young family, Lee. The man who I see in the school playground pretty much every day and who I still properly haven't said hello to. So until Mumsnet do a discussion on how to overcome the social awkwardness of passing over penis enlargers, I'm stumped.
Well, what am I supposed to say to him?
This is your problem, mister. You deal with it.
It's a bit blunt. What about it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean? There is no way I am taking this to him.
Well, someone's got to.
Bye.
I've got an idea. Kids!
Don't you dare. Sort it out now.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Lee from across the road there.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to say hello since we moved in.
Me too. How long is it now? I mean, since you moved in?
6 months.
Oh, OK. Good. Settling in all right?
Oh, you know, usual stresses. Trying to sort out an extension. Do you want to come in, have a cup of tea?
Now, I won't impose. I just wanted to say that we had a package delivered today.
Oh, right.
Hello.
This is Lee from over the road.
Oh, hello, I'm Catherine.
Hello. So, you liking the area?
Oh, yeah, we love it. Our last place was a bit more central, but Stuart's been wanting to go bigger for a while now.
I have, yeah.
And everyone seems very friendly around here.
Oh, yeah, there's no airs and graces round here. Nobody judges you. Oh, some of the things I get up to. Yeah, make a hooker blush. Anyway, like I was saying, we took in a package today. Oh, and here come the kids. Anyone else saying hello?
Actually, we've got my parents staying. Mum, Dad, come and meet our neighbour.
I should probably be going. I don't want to impose on your private life. Family life. Who cares about your private life? Not me.
Shall we take that?
Hello. Hello.
You said you'd taken in a package?
Yes, I did. And it was for me. Yeah, bloke knocks on the door, said, I've got a package for you, and I took it in. It went really smoothly. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that that's what it's like around here. Really good for deliveries. I would highly recommend getting stuff delivered.
Anything interesting?
Just my hubba bubba. I mean, hubble bubble. You know, the Turkish bong. Sorry, kids, no bubblegum today. But you can have a blast on my ganja pipe. As I say, no one judges you around here. Very spacious, these houses, aren't they? Anyway, I just wanted to meet you guys, say hello, and let you know that deliveries round here go really smoothly. I should get going. This isn't going to suck itself. Bye.
How did it go?
Oh, yeah, fine. I met him, his wife, the kid, the other kid, his dad, his mum, the dog. And I think there might actually be a great granny in the attic still on her way downstairs to meet me.
Why have you still got that? Did he say you could borrow it?
Why do you think I've still got it? There were 3 generations of his family there. Do you remember that episode of The Waltons where John Boy orders a penis enlarger and then everyone gathers round to watch him open it? It's really awkward. We are forgetting the whole thing and binning it.
We can't just get rid of it. I signed for that.
What did you do that for?
Because that's what normal people do when taking in a package for someone else, Lee. What they don't do is start tearing the wrapping like a hyperactive 4-year-old playing Pass the Parcel in Ann Summers.
But now he will definitely find out that we've got it.
Exactly. Take it back and give it to him right now.
I can't do that because I just specifically told him that we didn't take a package in for him.
You knocked on his door to tell him we hadn't taken in a package?
Sort of.
Right. And did you also let him know we weren't having a barbecue next week in case he didn't fancy coming? What are we going to do when he comes to the house saying that he's been told the package is here?
We'll buy a new one.
What, a new house? Actually, that might be a simpler idea.
We get online and we order exactly the same device with next day delivery.
We're going to buy another penis enlarger. That's the plan.
When it arrives, we don't open the packaging.
This is brilliant. If only we'd have thought of this with the first one.
Instead, we transfer the label from the first one onto the new unopened one and take that one over. That way, he gets his delivery in a sealed package with his address on it, and he won't have the tiniest inkling. Well, not after he's used the pump, he won't.
Well, what if he's phoning the delivery company right now and asking where it is?
Well, he won't be that impatient for it, will he?
Well, maybe he ordered it yesterday on next day delivery.
Who orders a penis pump with next day delivery?
Yeah. What kind of weirdo does that? Maybe he needed it in a hurry because he accidentally opened his neighbour's one.
All right, I'll go over there now and stall him from phoning the delivery company. Then I'll come back and I'll order the penis enlarger to arrive tomorrow.
What are you going to say to him?
I'm going to do what any decent man does in a difficult situation.
What's that?
I'm going to blame my wife. Hello, it's me again.
Hi. Do you want that cup of tea after all?
Won't it be cold by now? Look, you know that story I just told you about taking in the package?
Have you come to tell us another one?
Turns out I was mistaken. I've literally just been told by my wife that apparently she did take a package in for you.
Oh, right. Great. So, can I have it then?
No.
Right. Because?
Because the thing is, she signed for it just as she was leaving the house. And because she was in a rush, she popped it in the car and she drove to work with it.
I see. But she's back home now, is she?
No.
Oh? Is that not her car on the driveway?
Yes. That's her car, but that one's broken down and she's driving a rental one at the moment whilst we're waiting for that one to come back from the garage, to be towed to the garage.
Right, gotcha.
Yes.
I've only ever seen that one car on your driveway.
She's been parking the rental one round the corner.
Oh, right. Why?
I don't know. She's funny like that. She doesn't want the neighbours thinking we've got 2 cars. They're like that round here. You smoke a Turkish bong, they don't bat an eyelid. But if you've got an extra car, people think you're trying to melt the polar ice caps.
OK, no problem. I'll pop round for it this evening.
Actually, it'll be tomorrow, if that's OK. She's at her parents' house.
Right. I thought you said she was at work.
Yeah, she works at her parents' house. Yeah, they run a small hotel.
Didn't you just say that she told you about the package just now? Did she phone you up?
Yeah, she phoned me up to tell me that she got the package that she put in the car, the rental car that she parked round the corner, that she drove to work in at her parents' hotel, and then rang to tell me that she got the package that you can have tomorrow.
Great. Who's that in your window?
She's got an identical twin sister.
I think it's one of your kids.
Yeah, that's one of my kids. Yeah, no, I was just making small talk, telling you that she's got an identical twin sister that helps at the hotel. It's funny the things that happen as a result.
I bet. Like what?
Like the other day, someone said, "Can I have that coffee I ordered from you?" And she said, "Oh, I think that was my sister."
It's a great story.
Anyway, I'm sorry about the delay with your parcel.
No problem. You know the expression, all good things come
In small packages.
to those who wait.
To those who wait. Bye.